Okay, so now that I'm done with morning chores, I figured I would give everyone a barn tour. So this barn was here when we bought the property, and we actually are tearing it down in the spring and building a new one. But I will show you what we have so far. Yeah, this is Spen. So we have 3 cats. We have Spen, there's a black one over by the trailer over there, that's Spicious, and then this is Tater. So kind of funny names, but yeah. So this is walking into the barn. Yeah, got a couch. We have 3 stalls, and then that goes out to a run-in shelter. This is the tack room. Show you guys that. So we got counter space, nice cabinets, which is really handy. I teach riding lessons and do kids camps, so a lot of this is kids based. Yeah, so I just have kind of everything. I got treats and supplements. In this one, I have all of my like mane and tail stuff, vet stuff, pretty much all my like liquids and medicines. In this one, I have my boot collection. I have even more in the house. It's fine. Got sink, mini fridge. So it is heated and insulated, which is super nice. We keep it at about 50. Right now it's 52, which is awesome. So I have more feed and supplements up here, just random boots and stuff. I have supplements, feed in there, feed in that one. We've got saddle rack, and pad rack, and let's see, all our saddles. Everybody's got their own bridle. This is all just miscellaneous stuff. The cats sleep in here. Helmets, we got lots of helmets. I've got a bunch of my ribbons hung up. This is Jordan's side, so all of the tools, we keep the hose, vacuum, everything we would need over on this side. The cats have a door to come in and out. And yeah, so that's the tack room. Cat's food is out here. There's Tater. So yeah, 3 stalls. The farthest one is the biggest. This is the pony stall. And they all have like hay and water. This is Hot Shot's stall. So he's got 2 hay nets because we were at a show, so we just threw the rest in for them to eat. They all have a feeder in the corner and spots for water buckets. And then this is the largest of the stalls. Same thing, feeder in the corner, and yeah, water. And then we have these super cool hooks. My farrier did those for us. He's super awesome. Shout out to him. Yeah, got halters and stuff laying everywhere. Garbage, extra shavings, water buckets. Yeah, so that's the inside of the barn. I will show you out the back. So the slider door comes out to their run-in shelter. There's Spen. And in their run-in shelter, we have 2 water tanks. We fill them both up in the summer, but in the winter, because obviously we're in Minnesota and it freezes, we have this one insulated and heated, so that one stays full, and this one stays empty for now. We do have this, they used to have cattle here, so this is kind of an old cattle feeder. We took all the rest out, so sometimes we'll just throw hay in there if we need to. And I'll show you guys this side. So we have a little gate over here. We have all of our square bales stacked up and stored over here. So we use these for in the stalls or if we go to shows. And we just have storage over here. I have tarps hung up right now just to help kind of block the wind and the snow because my ducks are over here. So we'll just kind of show you the ducks' coop. So this is their coop. Nothing super fancy. We're building a new one, so this just works for now. I have it latched. And that's pretty much just to cover their food from like water getting in. Sometimes it drips in, or if it snows, it comes in through the roof. They have a heated water with a board on it, so they can't climb in it. They can just stick their heads in, which is really important for ducks in the winter to be able to put their whole heads in. They have food. I have 2 nesting boxes. I don't have them filled with anything right now because the ducks are not nesting currently. And then in here, they just have a bunch of hay and straw to hang out in. So that's pretty nice. And then outside, they have a pool. It froze over. They're really mad about that. There's the ducks. Everybody's just kind of hanging out. And I'll come back out this way. Those are my panels for when I'm hauling the horses to shows. I can set them up and just have them in the panels. But we'll go back out this way and I'll show you the rest. So coming out of the run, we have a small paddock out here. So under here is all of our round bales, and it's super handy, so we can swing that gate open, bring the skid steer right in, swing this gate open, and pull the bales right out from under there, which is super nice. So yeah, little paddock. I actually really like the height of the fence in here, because if I'm introducing a new horse or something, there's less of a risk of them like going after each other or causing issues because this fence is so high in here. Do have a small little run-in shelter to block them from the wind, but they can go into the big run-in as well. And it's nice because we can close horses off in here if we need to, or keep it open like it is now, so they can come and go as they please. There's the horses. I always keep mineral licks out. I think it's really important for horses to have free access to that. There is the back side of the duck coop. This is Mr. Hotshot. I have had him for 5, almost 6 years, I think now. He is a quarter horse Arabian cross. He's super spicy, but he's awesome. He's about 15 two hands, and he is obsessed with me. This is Cactus. She is 5, quarter horse. She is a dun. She just has her blanket on right now, so you can't really see. I got crab ears, huh? And then this right here is the star of my lesson program. This is Pumpkin. She is a 44-inch pony. I think she's a Shetland. We're kind of going with that. This is the hay feeder that Jordan built. Super cool. So we can take the pallet side off, and that's how we drive up with a skid steer and bring a new bale in. They're kind of towards the end of this bale, but there is still hay in there. We always keep our hay netted. It takes them longer to go through, and it's way less waste. So I'll back up so you can see. So the horses can get at it pretty much from all 3 sides. When it gets down low like this, it's just, or all 4 sides I mean, but when it gets down low like this, it's only 3 sides. But yeah, so this comes off totally. And here is the rest of we call this like their dry lot, or a sacrifice pen. Pretty much somewhere they can be when it's muddy, it's gross out, when they're not on pasture, and we don't really care if it gets all rutted up and ruined. This used to be grass. So as you can tell, horses are kind of hard on the ground. So they have this whole big area to hang out in. And then we do have 3 pastures. We have one up top here. We have one in the middle, and then one way down there. So we have 3 separate kind of entrances, I guess you could say, to get into them. We just have them divided by step-in posts. We have 1 actual T-post in there, but otherwise they're all step-in posts. And yeah, there's that one. So that one kind of goes up and over and down the hill. And yeah. So that is, hi buddy. That is the barn from this side. We have trailers parked over on the far side and just extra stuff stored. Hi, Hotshot. And yeah. So now I'm out the front of the barn. There's the house. There's the pasture. We have another big gate so we can get into it. There's kind of a pond down there. But I'm gonna show you guys the rest of the stuff. So this is the other side of the lean-to. There's the skid steer. We just have a bunch of stuff stored under there. And I don't know if you can see. Oh, now you can see. There is all of our round bales for the winter. So leaving here, I'm gonna bring you over to see the rest of the place. So this whole hill is ours. We have 16 acres, and that is probably about 10, and it is all hayfield. So up to the very far trees up there is ours. And it's super handy because then the horses are eating exactly what they're grazing on all year round, which is super nice. So we have snow fence up right now because it is Minnesota. It is December, but we have not really had, I mean, we had snow in October, but nothing that stuck and stayed so far, which is okay. This is our little fire pit area. We've got just a bunch of pallets and wood stacked up. Got a bunch more under here. Got little lights and stuff strung up, so that's fun. And then I'll take you over to the rest. The cats always seem to come with us wherever we go. So that's a big compost pile. We've got manure, and I think this one's probably a year or two old. More stuff stored over here by the arena and round pen. So this is the round pen. It is a 60-foot round pen that we built when we first, this was the first thing that we put up when we moved in here, because I needed at least somewhere to work the horses. So I'll show you. We've got a two-way latch and a chain if needed. And yeah, it's a super good size. I really like being able to ride in it and work horses in it. And if anyone is ever looking at putting up a round pen, I definitely would suggest a 60-foot. So that's that. We have extra panels stored over here and trailer. This is a little shed that we've just been kind of keeping some of my arena stuff in for now. So this is the arena. Got double gates here. And I just had some lessons, so it is all set up for my lessons. I do a lot of beginners and kids, so we have like a dartboard and fun stuff. That gets taken down obviously when I actually am riding and working the horses. But yeah, that's the arena. Got two different drags, which is super nice. One, the big one on the ground really like digs in and cuts up the ground, and this one kind of levels it out, flattens it. So that is the arena. And we have lights in here, which is super nice at night. And especially being in Minnesota, it gets dark really early right now. So having the lights is so worth it.
Thanks for watching today's video here at Rocky F Ranch.
Be sure to like our page, subscribe, and comment
below on what you want to see, what else we do.